Hello everyone, this is your favorite Gomba back to another video, and tonight we're going to be looking at the Transformers Generations Selects G2 Megatron. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you thought of the video, or what would you like to see next in a video. And if you hear any kind of like scratching in the background, that is my cat playing with her spring. She loves those springs. But anyways, onto the figure himself. Here we have Megatron in his very, I'm gonna blind you even from outer space color scheme. And you gotta love the G2 days, people. It was just such garish color schemes that it just worked in a backwards sense. And if you want a perfect example, look up G2 Bruticus. Those colors shouldn't work, but yeah, they did. And I don't. Math ain't mathing. But anyways, get a close up on all that detail. Get the nice. I actually do really love this green that they used. On camera, it's being more closer to lime, but in hand, it's just a nice grassy green is the best way I can describe it. With that nice deep Decepticon purple. So, but you get some painted missiles here. Get some painted what looks like guns there. You get the G2 Decepticon logo. The whatever these are, the tank tread wheel things. Sorry, I don't know my tanks or my tank anatomy, but they got the nice painted silver for the rims. He just has the roller caster wheels, and peekaboo, he can see you. So yeah, get some nice mold detail, honestly, all throughout. So yeah. Now, for articulation, the only articulation you're going to get is 360 at the tank turret. It does not move up or down. What you saw there was play at the like joint in here. So, but yeah, for a real quick size comparison, here we have G2 Sideswipe, and yeah, you may want to stay out of the way of a tank. Tanks and cars don't mix. Shocker, I know. Now, the only grievance I have with this mold is this accessory right here. I don't know why they felt the need to include it. They could have just given him him in his gun form for the actual Earthrise Megatron instead of this. It's just useless. It's annoying to get in, annoying to get out, and really, who's going to display the tank like this? Honestly. You're going to display the tank from the front. I don't know. That's just my main grievance with this. I don't care if the turret doesn't go up or down. It's Megatron. He's going to go attacking in his robot mode. Let's be honest there. But anyways, speaking of robot mode, let's get down to it. So first things first, you want to remove the whole front section, which is going to be an interesting weapon later. Set that off to the side. Next, you want to go ahead and I don't know how you want to get this accessory free, but honestly, there's like no elegant way. I say that as soon as I get this thing out without much fighting. But yeah, see, this was just useless. They could have just I'm not gonna get into it anymore. Set that off to the side. Then you want to go ahead and split the legs right here. I said split. Thank you. Next, you want to come under here, and there's a panel right in here that you want to get to. Helps if you bring down the leg a little bit. Open it up. And then you want to go ahead and use this thigh swivel to your advantage while also making sure you don't twist right here. Or, sorry, right here at this joint. So put your thumb there and just kind of wiggle it up. Straighten out the leg. Rotate it if it is not oriented properly. Then flip up that piece. Take the foot, straighten it out, and unfold the heel. And there you got a leg. Do the same thing for this side. Unpeg that. Flip this piece out. Straighten out the leg all the way. There we go. flip up the foot, and flip out the heel. Whoop, that was not meant to happen. Don't know how that happened. Guess I applied too much force. Okay, fix this. There we go. Alright, then just go ahead and rotate the waist 180. And there you got a pair of legs. Raise up the camera so y'all can see for one. Alright, next you want to come up here and split this. Oh, what's that? Uh-oh. I think that's a crack that happened right there. I don't know. Huh. Interesting. Anyways, so go ahead and split that. Then you want to split the arms. Go ahead and, if you have it on the correct arm, you would just want to split it where the hump side is plugged in. Just kind of get that out of the way for right now. Then you want to come on here, lift this panel up, get the arms kind of situated, bring back the tread so that way you can bring all this down, and there it kind of just has a resting point. You'll just feel it and it will collapse in and all that. Then just go ahead and plug in the arms. Plug in the arms, quit making him look sad, bring up the panel. There is actually a locking point, I would say locking point, a stopping point. They did fix that from the Siege. Flip around the cannon, and finally flip out the hands. And there we got G2 Megatron in robot mode. And it's a very nice looking Megatron if he would stand up straight. But yeah, not too much of a backpack, honestly. You know, I think it's acceptable. So, yeah, not too shabby, not too shabby. Now let's get a close-up on that head sculpt. Focus. Thank you. Honestly, I was never a fan of this for, like, the Earthrise Megatron. I wish they just kept the Siege. But for this one, I think it works, you know? Got the orange eyes with the purple eyebrows, or, I don't know, eyeliner of some sort. But he has painted eyebrows, so I don't know what that is. Eyeshadow. Yeah, eyeshadow. He has purple eyeshadow. Okay. So, yeah, not too shabby. He's kind of that bucket head. So, for articulation, the head is on a ball joint, so you can look up a little bit. Look down. If you just use the transformation joint, you can look down. He gets full 360 at the head. The arms can do a full 360. Can move in and out. You get bicep rotation. 90 degrees of elbow bend, nothing at the wrist. The waist, you get waist articulation. Legs can go forward that far, back only that far before backpack gets in the way. He can do the full splits. You get thigh rotation and 90 degrees of knee bend, along with ankle tilt. And a little bit of up and down as well on the foot. And the heels can move up and down as well. So, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, now, for the stuff that we set up off to the side, if you want to, you can move down this peg and then just plug in this piece other way around. There's a peg hole right there. And then, yeah, you can just attach it to his arm as like another fusion cannon, flip it around to give him a sword, or if you want, plug it into his hand as a weird spear-like weapon, like he's at attention or something, I don't know. Or, if you really wanted to, you can use this peg and plug it in underneath to make it look like he is holding the spear. So, there's no multiple options that you can do. So, or you can plug it back into the fusion cannon and give him a weird-looking, extra-long sniper rifle thing. Now, for robot mode, the only complaint I have is there's no G2 Decepticon symbol on his chest. But speaking of detail, though, you get the words work. You get the orange on the chest with the gray painted, some orange for the knee pads, and the rest we pretty much saw in robot mode. So, nothing new there. But for a real quick size comparison, here we have G2 Sideswipe, and not too bad scale-wise. So, yeah. So, as I said before, this figure isn't, or I like this mold if they would actually stop using it unnecessarily and just give us a new mold. Hopefully, the SS86 Megatron is not another one of this. But for the Earthrise version, again, the head sculpt didn't work for me. I kept the Siege. I love that head sculpt a lot more. But for this, it works. I just don't care for like this accessory. I'm fine with this, but this one is just the wish they would not include it. Whatever. But ultimately, if you're looking for G2 Megatron, this is perfect. I think this is the best one we'll probably ever get unless we get a better SS86 Megatron that they can repaint into this. So yeah, definitely pick this up if you can't find it. But that's about it, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that other fun stuff, and stay tuned for more video reviews.